Hi, my name is Jane. We hardly know each other, but that's about to change.
I would guess the sensible thing to do is starting off this review by asking a very specific question. Why are we talking about Plumbers Don't Wear Ties in 2024? I'm not sure I have an answer, or at least a sensible one. So what is Plumbers Don't Wear Ties? It's a sort of FMV, softcore porn, visual novel game published on the 3DO back in 1993. It was brought to internet fame by several reviewers, and the most famous being of course the review from the good old Angry Video Game Nerd, and since then has been the subject of memes and laughs all over the net.
Take your damn clothes off!
But is there any reason why someone should remaster one of the so-called worst games of all time for modern platforms? Well, let me wear my best tie, as we can see here, and do the game's plumbing, so we can find out. In Plumbers Don't Wear Ties, we control the romantic meeting between Jane and John, as we'll have to fight against fate, and especially Thrasher, as he wants to take advantage of Jane. Get Jane and John together at the end, and the game is won. The remaster was supervised by Limited Run Games, of course the same company behind also RZ, so I guess they're really after consuming every possible meme game from the 90s. But where RZ at least built on the idea of Zelda CDI platformers, which, you know, those games were also kinda playable in their original form, can we really say the same for Plumbers Don't Wear Ties? Was it playable back in 1993? Well, all you do in the game is basically just wait for a choice to pop up while you're just watching still images with audio commentary in the background, much like you're doing right now. You select the choice that you want and the game progresses, or it comes to a grinding halt and then you have to go back and do it again. That's it. So, before the game even starts, it recommends you that you watch a video explaining why the game was remastered, and so I guess the appropriate context is little more than you're about to play a bad game from the 90s. But the objective here is quite clear. Let's create a reason why someone should open their wallet for a remaster of one of the worst games from the 90s. So, have they succeeded? Let me break down my answer in two parts. First, my answer as a gaming historian, which is my current and often unpaid job. It was worth it, yes. Since playing the original game has not only become difficult, but an actual copy goes for some crazy prices on the internet, expect to pay at least $300–400 for a complete copy. So yes, the fact that it's possible to play this game today in its best ever form, and it's also easy to pick up and play, I'm happy about that. Again, as an historian, I would have liked to know more about the game's development and idea and how it came about, but I guess the best answer we get is 3DO licenses costed something like $3, so everyone could make a game. And everyone did. But now let me remove my historian hat and put that of the reviewer/gamer. Where the fuck is it? So there is a glaring problem with this remaster, or definitive edition, whatever you want to call it. That problem comes from the Goldmaster series by Digital Eclipse. Their collection, from Atari 50 to Karateka and now the Lamasoft as well, they have set a very high standard that all other so-called contextual remasters should definitely strive for. I guess we have been spoiled, in a way, and unfortunately Plumbers Don't Wear Ties Definitive Edition doesn't even come close to that level of quality. First of all, in order to unlock all the extra content, which is probably the reason why you want to play the game, or at least one of the main reasons, to unlock it you have to play the game. So of course I'm not saying the game is awful, because I mean a single run will take you around 90 minutes at best, but it can be quite boring. Also, why should someone play it more than once? I guess to see all the outcomes and scenes, but yes. Of course you could skip everything, just focus on the choices so you can gain the coins to unlock all the extra features, but then why even bother picking this up in the first place? And now comes the problem. No, you can't just spend coins to unlock new features such as, videos, images or models. No, you have to go through a 3D maze, in the vein of the classic Windows screensaver, where you're running away from Thrasher, the bad guy, and you're selecting which stuff you want to unlock, but you have to find it in the maze first, of course. The mini game is fine, but I would just wish I could skip this altogether, just go to the unlocking part. But then we come to another problem. Most of the extra features don't think are worth unlocking. I mean, it's fine to know the origins of this project and all the reasons behind it, but why should I spend coins to unlock a 2022 trailer of the game that I can just watch on YouTube? Of course, there is also good content, like there's a full commentary of the game by Jean Bazzone, or Jenna Bazzone, as we could call it in Italian, who plays Jane in the game. But I think she's the only one from the original cast to be brought back. And of course, she's great and entertaining and looks fantastic at almost 60 years old, and I swear I look older than her and I'm 20 years younger. What the fuck is going?
Take your damn clothes off!
Sorry, I was saying, so yes, as much as she's great, unfortunately you cannot rewind or fast forward any of the videos or commentary. So yeah, you have to sit for 62 straight minutes in front of the TV. Like, you want to pick up where you left off? No can do, Buster. You just have to watch it through in one sitting, or just have to watch it again and again. So this definitive edition is somehow lacking some very basic quality of life features that you would find even in a basic special feature on a DVD from 2003. And that is nothing short of disappointing, unfortunately. So, as much as I would have liked to spend more time perusing the content and not playing the maze, I gave up after unlocking 15 videos more or less. Also because most of them seem to be just historians or limited run games employees or developers saying why this bad game is worth bringing back. I don't know, perhaps something went wrong in development, since this was supposed to come out in 2022, which is also the year that many mention in the interviews, but was delayed until 2023 and the digital version was delayed even more. So what went wrong in this remaster? We might never know. So in the end, let's ask us another question. There's a lot of questions, so very little answers here. Is this the definitive version of Plumbers Don't Wear Ties? Absolutely, yes it is. Everything has been remastered as well as possible, and it's clear that a lot of love and care went into making the game as accessible as possible. It is also the best way to play it today, without wasting your children's college fund or trying to get an emulator to work. There comes another question. God, I'm tired. Does this provide a good reason for limited run games to have brought back Plumbers Don't Wear Ties? I'm skeptical, much like a plumber in front of a very clogged and very stinky toilet. Waxa Smash Awards Plumbers Don't Wear Ties 3 plungers out of 5. If you ever wish to check out this notoriously bad game from 1993, well, this is the best way to do it. But I still think this could have deserved a bit more care and love on its, smaller details and quality of life parts, which unfortunately make this a little difficult to enjoy as much as one would want. Or could, I guess. So am I recommending that anyone out there play Plumbers Don't Wear Ties? Well, I guess even bad games deserve some love, so yeah, I guess. Just don't tell anyone that I told you.